Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining our webinar today. I just wanted to say a big thank you for registering for our event. We will have this webinar placed on our social media platforms and on our homepage shortly after. Also, we would like for you to answer a few short questions in a poll that we have. And as we progress through the webinar, if you could save your questions towards the end, we would appreciate that. Thank you all for taking our short poll. I'd now like to introduce you to Mr. Eddie Boyette.
Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is staying safe this time of difficult times here. I know it's been quite a difficult journey for many people. Today I wanted to just share some information about Lumens and our products. Lumens, just a quick overview for some of you that may not know. We are an optics company. We are based out of Taiwan. All of our products are made there. So we concentrate specifically on our image quality, our color reproduction, as well as our lack of latency. Be the case with some of our IP cameras. So I'm going to share a lot of information about our cameras and give you the opportunity to answer some questions at the end of the presentation. Feel free to ask as little or as few as you want to. I will be going over our video conferencing cameras. I'll also talk about our streaming cameras and capture applications. And then again, we'll have a question and answer period. Probably one of our most popular video conferencing cameras now is our VCB30U. This is available in black and white. It is USB 3, backwards compatible to 2, USB 2, 1080p, also has a 12x optical zoom. This camera is zoom certified, and both the USB and HDMI outputs are hot simultaneous, which gives you the ability to go into more than one system at one time. Our next little unit here is the VCB10U. This is our IP PTZ. Also supports USB 3.0 and 2.0. It is plug and play. Gives the customer the ability to have a 120-degree horizontal viewing angle. It also has bi-directional microphones built in. Okay, for our customers that do lots of live streaming or give you the ability to, our LC200 gives you the ability to stream and record video simultaneously. It will record 5 video inputs. One of those is the program view, and it also gives you the ability to stream out 3 signals at one time in different types of protocols. We will have more information about this. We can get more information to you about our CaptureVision system as you request. So Lumens, we have some new box cameras that we think have been are going to be really nice in the broadcast vertical market as well as other markets. Our newest one is our VCBC701P. Gives you IP and HDMI outputs, 30x optical zoom, 4K resolution at 60 frames per second. And notice all of the streaming protocols listed there, RTSP, RTMP, obviously, and others. Lumens also works with lots of third-party softwares. video content management systems, and other streaming platforms. Obviously YouTube, Twitch, things of that nature as well. I'm going to switch into my presentation mode here. Hopefully it doesn't mess a whole lot of things up here. Go back through some of these slides, obviously. Our next box camera is the 601p. Again, 30x optical, 1080p. So this is not 4K. The difference in the 601 and the 701 is the resolution. This will only do 1080p, whereas the 701p will do the 4K. The VCA 61p has been one of our most popular cameras over the last several weeks. This is a 4K camera, gives you the ability to output IP, HDMI, or 3G SDI. The version that we are selling now, this camera will do 4K over IP as well as HDMI and 1080p over the 3G SDI. So our products are used in many different types of vertical markets, different types of applications. Here's an example of a lecture hall or a distance learning application where the LC200, one of our PTZ cameras or box cameras, and also one of our document cameras can be used in this distance learning type of application. Obviously these products can be live streamed through the LC200. With the schools today, many of them working from home or teachers working from home, they need a cameras. So we can provide document cameras, PTZ cameras, again, our LC200 box to stream and record any of the content and be able to work with many third-party software applications. So some of our telehealth solutions, primarily our VCB30U is used for our telehealth applications and other medical applications or in other vertical markets. Many of our other PTZ cameras can and are used in those types of settings. Again, we're using the LC200 and being able to kind of build off of the LC200. And any of these diagrams can be sent to you via email if necessary. Okay, I want to talk a little bit about our VCA 52S. Again, all of our cameras are available in white and black. The 52S is a 1080p camera, 20x optical. It has 3G SDI as well as HDMI video outputs. Again, all of our video outputs on all of our cameras are hot simultaneous. Again, giving you the ability to go into multiple systems at one time. So something special we do at Lumens that not everybody else does. We have the ability to have NDI embedded in our VCA 50p. It's a 20x optical zoom camera. It's 1080p, 60 frames per second. We support the NDI technology that NewTek came up with a couple of years ago or a few years ago. Obviously this is in our products as well as a few others, but we have the lowest latency when it comes to the NDI technology. Our 50p is our streaming camera. The VCA 50p without the NDI technology, very similar, has a 20x optical zoom. It has SDI, 3G SDI, HDMI, and IP out. Again, all hot simultaneous. And all of our IP cameras are PoE as well. So some more different types of application spaces. This is our video conferencing room. Again, the VCB30U and our VCB10U are going to be the most popular choice for many users at this time. in many of the software applications that are being used for video conferencing. Here you see a telehealth application. So the several states, Florida is just one of them here, that has put in these telehealth portals using our Lumens VCB30Us. The VSKB30 is our IP and serial camera controller. It gives you the ability to control up to 255 IP cameras on one network with PoE support. Operates on multiple protocols, VSCA, Pelco, PND, VSCA over IP as well, and multiple interfaces. All right, so for many of our resellers that are on the call today, we do combine many of these products into bundles. Any of our Lumen sales managers can support you with these questions about any of the AV bundles that we have, and can help you get the right fit for your customer. So our Lumen Support, we have a warranty. All of our cameras come with lifetime professional development. We have multiple video tutorials on YouTube. And as I've stated, all of our products are made in Taiwan. I'm sure one of your questions may be, do we have these cameras in stock? And how are we able to have cameras in stock when hardly anybody else that has cameras at this point? Again, our products are made in Taiwan. They are shipped here to the US. We are flying cameras in pretty much on a weekly basis into our distribution warehouse, which is still open in California right now. That warehouse is responsible for shipping multiple types of items all over the country. So we are fortunate to be to still be open and are able to have product flowing in, like I said, basically on a weekly basis. Our stock is changing sometimes by the hour. As you can imagine, our products are very popular. Again, they're available in black and white. I know many of our healthcare customers love the white cameras on their white telehealth carts and things of that nature. So just understand that they are available. If by chance you place an order for a camera and it is not in stock at that time, feel free to contact us and we will make sure to get an appropriate lead time for you. But as of now, most all of our cameras we have are in stock. Here's some information on our social media sites. Our website is listed here as well. Please follow us and like us and tweet us and all of the things that you do on the social media platforms. We have some great specials that are going on right now with our bundles as well. So let's take a time now for the question and answer period. If you have any questions, I see a couple here. What is NDI technology? NDI is a information or an IP protocol basically that allows for information to be shared over one general network and gives multiple different types of devices the ability to connect all of those types of environments. NDI stands for Network Device Interface and has the ability to again, give you the ability to connect many different types of devices at one time in a broadcast environment. I've been asked, does Lumens include USB extender kit with the USB PTZ cameras? The cameras come with a USB 3 cable, not an extender kit. However, we do list some of our extender kits that we have tried on our website if you need that type of information. A bidirectional mic in our VCB10U, because the camera has a 120-degree horizontal field of view, the microphones are directed to the side um, to each side of the room per se. So the microphones are not pointed in one direction. One is pointed to the left, one is pointed to the right. All right. Whoa, so many questions here. The lecture capture box. Is there a live demo site? We do have some demos, I believe, that are on YouTube about the LC200. We also offer, Lumens also offers 30-day free demos of our products. The lecture capture box does give you the ability to bring in NDI cameras. It gives you the ability to bring in HDMI or IP video feeds. It does not have to be a camera. It can be a computer. It can be a document camera. So the ability for that box to stream and record is really why people are buying that box on a regular basis. And you can control it via a web GUI. There's also some simple buttons on the front of the box as well. And Mike, thank you for that question. I will actually send you some of the spec sheets on that particular capture box when we get finished here. The difference between 3G SDI and 12G SDI. 3G SDI allows you to carry a 1080p signal across the cable. 12G SDI gives you the ability to carry a 4K signal. Okay, so that is the difference there. If you are one of our Canadian customers, Mr. Sherwood Thompson is your contact, your rep in Canada for Lumens, and can be reached in Canada for any questions. Is there an easy to use GUI that would be suitable for client use for networkable units? I will have to defer this question to our tech guru who's also on the phone. His name is Paul. I'm not sure Paul can answer this time, but he'll have the chance to answer shortly.
Eddie, which question was it? Can you read that again?
Sure. Is there an easy to use GUI that would be suitable for client use for the networkable units? I know there's a GUI for the LC200, but if you want to answer on that, I can definitely,
Yeah, so all the IP-based units, actually, you can log into the units directly via IP. There is a GUI there. It's fairly simple. It's a page for the pan-tilt zoom cameras. You can do pan-tilt zoom. You can change some of the settings on the camera. You can even plug in your stream information directly on the camera and stream direct. That's for all the IP cameras. For the lecture capture itself, there is a GUI that will be released in the next couple of months. So if you need to do any of the video switching or anything in that manner, essentially that you would find that is on the unit itself. So the unit does have the ability to do it with a USB mouse and keyboard without needing the web GUI. But then also if you're going to do, if you're going to have it like say rack mounted somewhere and you're not going to be around it, we will have a full web GUI coming shortly where you can log in and get all that stuff done.
Thanks, Paul. The next question, Paul, I'll direct to you as well. What is the latency in the VCA 50p in and 50p, and how do you get from NDI or network to a standard HDMI in and out?
So to go from NDI to like HDMI or something like that, you'd have to use what's called a spark box, essentially. But a lot of times, if you're doing NDI stuff, you're coming into some kind of TriCaster. And then in your TriCaster, so you're pulling in via NDI, you're grabbing your different devices over the internet, and then the TriCaster would do the output essentially. So however you're going out of your TriCaster would literally be up to what you purchase. It could be strictly for streaming. It could be 3G SDI to something else, or it could be HDMI out.
And do you have the latency on the top of your head, Paul, or is that something you need to get back to Tracy?
I would have to get back. I believe
okay.
It's low. I want to say less than a few milliseconds, but I don't want to give the wrong answer.
Okay, sure. Absolutely. Paul, another question. Does Lumens have a camera that embeds audio from a DSP?
So we have not, if the audio out is an XLR connection, then no. If it can do an audio out over a 3.5 mil jack, then you can do it with the 50p, 50pn, 61p.
Okay. We do have a demo/evaluation program. It is a free demo for 30 days. After that 30 days, the camera is either purchased or sent back to Lumens. And that is true for any of our Lumens products. Again, at this time, with the rate at which we're selling cameras and just the need for streaming as well as video conferencing products right now, the cameras are flying out the door. So just keep that in mind. A few more questions. All of our products that I've spoken to about today are available in the US as well as Canada. Our Telehealth PTZ cameras, typically those are our VCB30U and VCB10U, simply because they are USB 3.0 outputs. And a lot of our telehealth customers are using a software-based video conferencing system, which needs a USB camera. And that's why the VCB30U, which is a 12x optical zoom, and the VCB10U are being used, like I said, on a regular basis. Our network control is RS-232 or RS-422. We can be controlled by Crestron, Extron, AMX, any of the control platforms that are out there. So yes, that is also true. Okay. Okay. I'm going to scroll back to my contact information here and be able to give you my email and my phone number. At this point in time, it's probably better to contact me via email. I am the East Zone Manager here for Lumens. I cover about half the country. I've been with Lumens for a long time. Feel free to email me, eddie@mylumens.com. If you have any other questions or if you need availability or, again, if you need direction on where to purchase, things of that nature, please feel free to reach out. And I look forward to helping as many of you as I can. I hope you have a great rest of the week and weekend, and I hope everybody is able to stay safe. Have a great day. Bye-bye.